Villains. In Blood of Hercules, there are multiple villains, and there's a lot of morally gray characters, and you're not sure who the main character, who Alexis her, is going to end up with, because there's a lot of different, like, the villains versus heroes dynamics, and what it means to be a good person, and like the ethical questions of that, I think, come up a lot in it, and that also comes into play with the enemies to lovers. Mythology. In Blood of Hercules, it is Greek mythology based, so it is a retelling of a popular Greek mythology story, but with a lot of different twists and with a female protagonist. So there is a lot of ancient stories that are been twisted and woven with modern tropes, and it makes for a lot of action and excitement, but set in a modern world, but with characters that we know from Greek mythology. Dark fantasy romance. So this is set in a fantastical world, but there's a lot of trauma that the main character goes through with her growing up as a child and being thrown from a human into this immortal Greek mythological world. So it really deals with a lot of intense topics, but also with a woman, a strong protagonist, finding herself and finding her powers, while also having this enemies to lovers dynamic with these villains, and you're not sure who the love interest will be. Humor. In Blood of Hercules, it is written with a sarcastic tone, so there's a lot of humor and jokes within a lot of suffering, but the main character copes through her trauma by making jokes and using humor. So there's a lot of funny moments, and she has her funniest moments when she's sleep deprived, so it's trying to realistically portray how people do cope sometimes through situations, but in a way that's also funny and makes you laugh, and it takes the edge off of them. So there's a lot of jokes throughout. Point de vue. Blood of Hercules, you get multiple points of view from lots of different villains. So you get it from your main protagonist with her sarcastic, funny point of view, but then you also get lots of different villains and Greek mythology characters. So in total, there's actually more than, I think it's 4 or 5 points of views throughout. So you get to see into the minds of these villains as they're interacting with her, but also her mindset. So it's a lot of different perspectives, and within the context of this like Greek mythological, like modern post-apocalyptic world, and with the main character finding her powers.